What's up? Gojira Girl here, and I'm super excited to talk to you about one of the absolute favorite figures in my collection, the Toygraph Kaiju Tower. So I got into Toygraph late 2015. I just started collecting Sofubi, and the Toygraph line absolutely became my #1 favorite line to collect. I loved the whimsical sculpts and the bright painted colored apps. They really stand out on the shelf. So the Toygraph line was started in 2002 by Shuji Kajimoto. He was the designer, sculptor, and painter for a majority of the figures that were produced. Later on, he brought in a few others to help him sculpt and paint. The business ended up closing in 2010 due to health issues that Kajimoto was experiencing. And this sculpt was actually sculpted and painted by him. It was sold at Winter Wonderfest in Japan on February 25th of 2007. So this is 12 years old now. There were only 60 of these produced, and they sold for about $100 at the fest. It's sculpted in a glow vinyl, and there's an assortment of different kaiju climbing up the Tokyo Tower here. So right up at the top, we've got Mothra, the queen. She's got some really beautiful purple and red highlights on her wings here. And then climbing up the side is Godzilla, trying to swat her off for the top spot. He has a really cute blue with really bright gold dorsal plates. They really stand out in person. Over on the side here is Hedra, just hanging out, chilling. Looks like he's contemplating the meaning of life. Or maybe thinking about kittens. Probably thinking about kittens. At the bottom, peeking his little head out, is Ebera. And on the other side, burrowing his way out from underneath the tower, is Baragon. But just look at how cute his little face is. He looks like a pug. He's so cute. And he's got this like little derpy look, like Nina. Like he just woke up from like a bad hangover or something. I love it. So cute. There was another tower that was released later on that was sculpted in a yellow vinyl, and it had Gorosaurus at the bottom switched out for Ebera due to licensing issues. I've been hunting this figure for about, I want to say like 2 to 3 years. It was extremely difficult to find online. And when I did find it, it was pretty pricey. I want to say I saw 2 show up on Yahoo Japan auctions and 1 on Mandarake. And trying to get one of these now, you're looking at about in between $400 or $500 to get one of these. When I first started trying to track one of these down, I didn't really have the funds available to pay at the time. And I wasn't really quite sure of the price point on it and how much I was looking to spend because I was just getting into it. I didn't really know a lot about the line. So I was sad that I passed those ones up on Yahoo Japan auctions that had shown up. But luckily, here it is, and the way that I got this one, it was actually a gift from me from an awesome friend. My girl, Jessica Etchels, hooked me up with this as a surprise. So Jessica has a really extensive Anguirus collection. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one in the United States, probably in the world. It's huge. So a lot of the pieces that she got, I helped her acquire through Yahoo Japan auctions online, because she's working and most of the time, and she wasn't able to bid on them, and I have a bidding account. So I've gotten a lot of different Angi pieces for her. And so one day she texted me and she was like, you know, I want to get something for you as a thank you for helping me out with my collection. And I didn't really want anything because I don't do that to expecting anything in return. I just like to help people, and I know that if I'm ever looking for something, anybody will help me out as well. But so she wanted to get me something as a surprise, and she was hyping me up the whole time. She'd be texting me like, oh, tee-hee-hee, do you have any idea what it could be? She's giving me clues and trying to make me guess. And I'm thinking, okay, it's probably something Biollante, because I love Biollante, and I love the Godzilla 89 suit. So I'm like, maybe it's like an M1 Biollante or a Godzilla 89 figure that I don't have yet. Like, what the heck could it be? So she's constantly teasing me about it until the box comes in. And it was a big box. I was surprised. And I was like, what the heck is this? So I bring it up to my room and I video called Jessica because I wanted her to see my reaction. And I opened the box and there's a bunch of newspaper inside, and on the top she got a couple little chibi Biollante Gashapon figures that are super cute. So I'm like, yeah, this is totally something Biollante related. And I pull the first piece of paper off and I see the top of the tower and I freaked out, screeching like a banshee. I was like, no way! How did you ever find this? I could not find this when I was like legit hunting for it. So she ended up making a deal with our other friend, Carlton. He actually owned this piece. And Jessica got in touch with him and ended up working out a deal with him for this. And now here it is. And it is 100% one of the crown jewels in my collection. I absolutely love it. And it's a lot bigger in person than online that you see pictures of. It's kind of hard to tell the scale, but this is pretty big. So thank you so much, both of you. Jessica, you already know that I love you, girl. Carlton, I love you also. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for getting this for me. It definitely means a lot. So it has a lot of awesome memories attached to it. And also I want to give a shout out and a huge thank you to Kaiju no Miura for the information on this production numbers for this figure, and also some background information on the Toygraph company, because it is really hard to find any information on Toygraph online now. So he was absolutely a huge help to me, because I like to learn about the background of the companies, especially the lines that I like to collect. And he gave me so much information that I am definitely very grateful for. I would like to eventually go over some more of my other Toygraphs so that you can see some of them over here in my shelf. It's a really awesome line, and I mean, if you see any, I would say definitely try and pick some up. They're really bright and colorful and definitely stand out on the shelf. I'm excited to share some more of my figures with you guys later. Thank you so much for subscribing to me and watching my videos. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Mwah.